Hello everybody and welcome to another Saturday Marvel Heroes stream. First and foremost, I do apologize because I am trying to get my laptop all set up here. Hang on one second, because essentially for those of you who don't know, I was away all week. I went to a conference out of state, and so that's why I wasn't streaming on Monday and blah 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 blah. And so now I'm just trying to get my stuff going here. And essentially I do apologize if any of you are talking. I am unfortunately unable to see it right now. So hopefully y'all can hear me at least, though. Let me see if I can adjust my little screen here too. 1 second. I think I found a good way to keep the green screen working, so that's good. I mean, everybody cross your fingers that it stays like that. Okay, so my laptop is loading up now. Yeah, basically, I took my laptop with me to the conference because that's what we do as scientists, and essentially it died, and I had no reason to recharge it until I was setting up 10 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, I need my laptop. I should probably get it out of my bag and plug it in and stuff. Ray. Hey, look, it's Mirthawin. Holla at you. Let me see if anybody else is here yet. The Grain is here, as is Rev. Holla at you both. Great to have you. Like I said, if you guys have said anything, I didn't see it up until right now. God dang it. See, now my green screen's acting up. I blame Rev. Rev, it's all your fault. Stop breaking my green screen. Hey, look, it's Retro. Holla at you, Retro. Did you, Rev? So I was wondering about that, and I was going to ask you, because I saw the notice that you had commented, Rev, but I didn't see the comment. I didn't see it listed. I think maybe it got sent to the spam thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It got sort of filtered out, more than likely. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah. But essentially, I like I said, I didn't read it because I literally just saw it. But either way, yeah, I saw the upper portion of it essentially. So, very exciting. For those of you who don't know, I do my board gaming videos and stuff, and my most recent video was about board game collecting, essentially from the perspective of me as a gamer and what I have and what I do, and then talking about other people as well as viewing board games as a collector's item type of thing. And I compared it to Magic the Gathering, and Rev is a big Magic person. So I mentioned the Black Lotus, and what is it? I think I called it the wrong thing. I think I called it the Group of Nine or something like that, but it's actually referred to as the Power Nine, and I wasn't aware of that. But either way, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun time. So, very exciting. Oh, look at that! Rev is cheering for me! Thank you, Rev! Thank you! I think that gets me a penny! Woo! I'm sorry, my microphone hit the other microphone. I just find it hilarious. Yeah, for those who don't know, it's very exciting. I recently got the honor of becoming a Twitch affiliate. Yes, affiliate. Not, what's the other big thing? I'm just the little low tier nothing on Twitch, essentially. But slightly higher tier, so people can give me bits now. And, when you get bits, then I get, 1% of them. It's very exciting. And look, see, now Rev has a new fun little sticker thing because he has cheered a lot. It's very exciting. Twitch partner. Thank you. Yes, that's the one. Affiliate's the big one, and that's definitely not what I am. I no. just no. That is completely untrue. Let me think. What's I gonna do? You know what? I kind of feel like I kind of feel like prestiging Rocket here real quick. Let me see if I get lucky with some XP boost, because I can still go to red. So let me see if we can do that. I don't think I have anything. Oh, look at that. I got Cosmic Pentas. Okay. So let's see if we can make this work. I think most of my shield stuff is dead. Okay, good. I still have XP from that. I've got a little XP from this. I can take that. Okay, yeah. I mean, I happen to have a Gourd of Prestige, so, you know, I might as well, right? The only thing is, I don't think I have enough room in my stash for all of this stuff. Can I feed Baby Groot? I can't even feed Baby Groot. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so no, I'm not a partner. I am an affiliate. Rev, stop trying to confuse me with the facts. God. What have I told you about doing that? You know it makes my brain hurt. What was I going to do? Crap, I honestly don't remember what I was going to do. Does anybody remember? Oh! I went to the wrong place. I meant to go to the fortune card person. But yeah, so like for those of you unaware, the Twitch partners are the people who like stream as a job, and they can have like the paid subscribers and all that kind of stuff, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I know, Rev, right? It sucks. Like, why does science have to get in the way of everybody's fun? You know, it's like, what the fudge? That's why I love telling people, don't try to confuse me with the facts. Hey, look at that. Not bad, not bad. I really don't particularly care for the shield stuff, but the other things I'm happy to have. Cow needs to be fit. Here you go, cow. Have some noms. Nom 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 nom. Feeding the cow. Feeding the cow. Nami, 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 the cow is super hungry. Guys like my song? It's called Feeding the Cow. Alright, so we're gonna do it, you guys. Winter Soldier spray. Nobody cares about spray paint! I'm sorry, but they don't. They just don't. Actually, I probably should have kept that Lady Deathstrike one. Oh well. It was pretty good. The Apocalypse armor I can eat. Yinny human? I think he means tiny human. You know, I'm very excited now, you guys. Because I'm totes going to be awesome. Durability? Stupid cow. The fudge. That weak crap out of here. Weak. Actually not terrible, but also not very good. Actually, I don't think Drax has one. Okay. So let's see here. We can put some stuff away. We can put this away. We can put this away. Put this away. And I think that's it. Teaching credentials. Bounty box, meh. War skull. That's good. I'll go ahead and just put that in there for now. But I'm not a noob! Waiting for the coffee to kick in. What? Joker Cha, why are you being mean to me now? I'm not puny, I'm awesome. Yay, Retro Zero is cheering for me too! Woo! Yeah! Aw, you guys are going to an arcade? That's awesome. I love arcades. Arcades are made of win. Like, seriously, I don't know what it is about arcades, but just there's just something awesome about them that just makes me be like, aw, yeah. Okay, so let's take this. Let's take this. I am going to red, right? Please tell me I'm going to red. Why did it do what earlier, Retro? Or do you mean why didn't it do that? Everybody wants the special purple icon. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all of the cheers. You guys are super cool.
You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security. Without it, we're working blind. Second, restore power. Look for a set of
How much do you think like Drax and Groot can kill on their own without me having to deal with like anything?
Hydra agents and loose inmates, so expect resistance.
Oh, it's me, all right. I'm just better.
It's always fun to see how far I can go without actually bothering to do anything.
Now we have eyes and ears inside the facility.
Although, I probably should have packed up my legendary, because that's what's really going to help. Come on, Drax, you lazy bum! Tenso, really a claw machine expert? That I don't believe it, Rev. I do not believe it. That is a lie. So cool. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there, Grain. Like, man, I might have a dime. You know, if this was like the 1950s, I could go and get some serious candy, and it would be awesome. Wait, what is this? Cool. I do love me some arcade awesomeness. I am jelly. Y'all be crazy. Y'all be crazy. But no, I love you. I love you all. Even though you're all crazy. It was funny because I loved reading through some of the comments that I got on my new board game video and stuff. Like, I mean, Rev going crazy with all the Magic the Gathering stuff. It was hilarious. And then a couple other people just talking about their stuff. It's always fun. I'm liking this cheering thing, though. This is kind of cool. Top cheer by Retro Zero is 500. I mean, does it not say, like, everything else I got, though? Because that's kind of weird. It seems like it only lists the top one, which is very sad. Like, I want to see what I've got. Come on, Groot, stop being a lazy bum. This is so terrible. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I'm like deliberately doing this with no gear, or the fact that I'm deliberately doing this without readjusting my powers.
Good work taking down Living Laser. No wonder Fury speaks so highly of you.
I think it's like a little of both. That sounds like a really, really awesome arcade. Like with the old school machines and stuff. Like, I'm telling you, when I'm like super rich and famous because end up working for like a biotech industry company or whatever, I'm going to like turn my basement into like the ultimate arcade video game man cave. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have like my board games on one wall. I'm going to have like all my video games. I'm going to get like a bunch of arcade machines. I'm going to have my giant tables so I can do like RPG game nights. Oh, man, it's going to be sexy. Y'all going to be jealous. And you're going to be like, dang, I wish I was better friends with Danny so I could go over and see his awesome house. And I'd be like, yeah, it sucks to be you. That's what you guys are going to say. Although for the time being, I appreciate the, approximately 8 cents or so that you all have given. It's very generous. But no, I like seriously, no joking. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Like the cheering thing is just so weird in my opinion, but it's kind of cute, I guess. And I honestly do appreciate it. So speaking of which, I don't know if anybody has seen the latest Marvel Hero news, but I am genuinely excited about our upcoming anniversary pet because we get to get Cosmo. And I am so excited to see little Cosmo running around. It's going to be awesome. I had no idea who Cosmo was until I saw the pet, but for those of you who don't know, it's like a little doggy in like a spacesuit, and it's amazing. The fudge. Uh-oh. Did I break the game? Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I broke Marvel Heroes, you guys. Whew. I unbroke it, you guys! Okay, I need to grab... I gotta get my old... what's it called? Out of storage here. Where is it? This guy. I keep it around solely for the purpose of re-leveling. Because, let's face it, it's awesome. And then let's get my energy up. Alright, and now we're good to go.
Yeah, Rocket's okay, but he's getting on someone else's nerves.
You tell him, Drax. What is this? I'm friends with you, Grain! You're cool! You're just not cool enough to come to my awesome mansion house with all my video games. Because I don't know you. Hey, look, it's Old Man Blue! Old Man Blue knows Cosmo! Yay! Cosmo! Yeah, Cosmo is totes Dorbs. Like, Cosmo is, like, super hardcore. Sorry, I'm just, like, looking through various links that people are posting here. Real quick. Yeah, I think... So, the anniversary is typically, like... early mid-June-ish. Generally they've done like everything like they've had all the things to do, and like the entire month is spent with anniversary stuff of various sorts. But yeah, I think their actual anniversary is like the 15th officially, but I'm honestly not 100% on that. I'm cool enough. I don't know, Marathon. I mean, you're okay, I guess. You have a cool name, but I mean, you have a tiny human. Well, I mean, you are going to an arcade, so oh, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. I don't know. I honestly can't make a call. I mean, like Grain, meh. You know, I mean, Grain, you're okay. Rev, you're just a meanie butt, and I mean, Joker Chaw's a troll, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, those are all the stuffed animals. Okay, I was wondering what those were. It wouldn't surprise me in the least, Old Man Blue. I mean, that's the thing. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys... I know a lot of you don't really play Marvel Heroes anymore, but on the Friday update, like we got the info, and they were talking about, you know, like, oh, look at these new visual updates, blah, 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 blah. And to be fair, like, Blob looks amazing. You know, I'm going to be honest. Like, I really think they did a great job with his update. But yeah, like, one of the things that they mentioned was Cosmo coming out and all this stuff, and, you know, some things for the test center, but they didn't actually mention anything in the test center. And some of the first comments in the what's it called, in the post are like, so are we going to hear anything about content? You know, and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, yeah, that's a good question. Are we? Because it's been quite a while since we've heard anything about content. Why isn't the time one working? Oh, it's not technically unlocked. That's weird. Oh, sorry, suppression, not time. I don't use the time turret. I can't. Old Man Blue is cool like that. You're still cool enough to play Marvel? See, look, I died for you guys so I could read your messages. I died. Well, I mean, it's good to know that you're cool like that, Old Man Blue. It's good to know that there's still cool people like you and me. Ah! Dios mío! Well, let's see. I do guess, Merthwin, I do suppose that you're cool. I mean, I don't know, you know? I mean, I set a pretty high bar for saying whether or not somebody's cool, you know? I mean, I don't take no scrubs, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not like that. You know, homie don't play like that. I gotta keep it 100, as the kids say. 'Cause I'm cool. And I've gotten like 8 cents in bits, so, you know, kind of a big deal. But no, again, seriously, you guys, it's awesome. It's really awesome. Thank you. I know it is like a silly little thing, but it's really cool. I'm really happy. You unlocked Nick? I got Nick as well. I unlocked him when he was released. I actually kind of liked him. I had a decent time. I was really worried that they wouldn't be able to make him unique enough from like Widow. But I'm glad with what they did. I think that they did at least a halfway decent job. Nothing to really write home about, but it's not bad. But that's the thing, Retro, is that Twitch takes like the vast majority of it. I'd have to look to see exactly how much I get, but I think I only get a penny for every 100 that comes up. I think. I'll have to take a look, like I said. Fists of Iron. What is that? I haven't gotten an achievement in a long time. Really? Random. Get a sub button. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll totally get on that. You guys realize that Jungle Queen, so like Breivik's wife, doesn't even have a sub button. Like, she's not a partner. But she's like seriously fucking hardcore. You know, like she has way more of everything related to streaming than I ever could, essentially. But yeah, she's still a ways away from a sub button. They have some pretty steep requirements to get the sub button. That is not going to happen. Chinese buffet, of course. Rev the Claw Machine Wizard. That would be awesome. What? Seriously? How does that person have a sub button? That makes no sense. I mean, I guess I can technically apply to be a partner. I think part of the thing, too, is I just don't stream enough. Patreon account would be kind of cool. That's a lot of work, though, and I gotta... The problem with the Patreon account is I can't figure out, like, good reward tiers. You know, like, what's worthwhile for people? Why would people want to give me, like, $5 a month, you know? Like, would it be enough to get, like, a mention in a board game video or something? Like, I don't know. And that's part of why I don't bother with that kind of stuff, because I honestly don't know what I can give people that's worthwhile. I mean, the closest thing I can think is like some kind of a customized video, or like for me to play a specific video game or something like that. But I don't know. Each bit is 1 cent. Whoa! Yeah, exactly. Something like that. You know, like essentially like miniature sponsors or something like that. Like I have like a listed on the credits type of thing. I mean, you know, like every game ever that goes on Kickstarter, where it's like, you know, if you pay this much, then your name will go in the rule book or whatever, and then they end up having a rule book that's like 50 pages, just to fit all of the names. I know there was one game. Ah, crap. What was it? It was a pretty big one. It was like a big deal game, and they actually printed everybody's name on the box, and it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely insane. Yeah, after I'm done with this, I'm going to look it up real quick to verify, because I honestly don't remember. I guess I could see. So Rev, that's very pragmatic of you, and I guess I'm way too much of a realist, because I'm like, if I mean, like, I do charitable giving and things like that, but at the same time, you know, like, I give to NPR, for example, and, you know, I get a cool tote bag. You know, is the tote bag worth $120? No, it's a freaking tote bag. But at the same time, it's like, I feel cool about being able to have something for it. But I don't know. I'll look more into it and, like, see what it takes to do a Patreon, because it would be really neat. And I mean, even if it means I get, you know, like $5 or $10 a month, like that is far more than I get from what's it called, from like the YouTube ad revenue and stuff like that. So, I mean, maybe it would be worthwhile. It would be fun. Charity on Humble, exactly. It's the same thing. And so and like when I go to the grocery store, you know, whenever they ask, like, do you want to add $1 to help feed starving children? Then I'm like, sure, yeah, let's do it. And you know, like on South Park, where it's just like, oh yeah, just take your change from the starving boy's mouth. But I mean, like, I don't do it out of guilt. I do it because it's like I want to do something at least, and I feel bad as somebody who has like a job that keeps me busy most of the week and hobbies that keep me busy the rest of the week. But either way. But yeah, the Humble Bundle thing is awesome, and they do charity water, which I love. I think it's a great cause. And just like, you know, like on Amazon, when I buy stuff on Amazon, they have the smile.amazon.com thing now. So you can do, what's it called? You take the, God, now I can't remember. You can select a charity, and like part of your purchase goes to the charity, and I do St. Jude, you know, stuff like that. That's nice that they don't take as much out as other ones, and that's essentially the big thing that I worry about is, you know, the admin costs and stuff. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, you know, like, if somebody wants to give me, you know, like $50 a month or whatever, you know, and they're like crazy rich like that, then I'm like, you know, I gotta come up with something really, really good to have. You know, like, I don't know, like a verbal mention, or, you know, I'll review a game that they want me to review, or something along those lines. You know, just because, again, like, it makes me feel good to do something for something that people give me. You know, like, I don't like feeling, you know, essentially like a charity case type of thing. But that's just me. Chucker Chaw, what are you doing? Jugger, stop it, Jug. Just stop it. Stop being weird. Alright, and like I said, after I finish fighting Doc Ock, I'm going to go and take a look at the, what's it called? The affiliate program thing, because I honestly don't remember what it is I get. And Jukacha gave a cheer. Woo! So that means that you have the official thing that says cheer. Yeah. I gotta feel more like, you know, like, who is it? So, like, there's Rado1 runs through, and, like, Game Boy Geek, and, like, those board gaming guys. I mean, I would never compare myself to, like, real streamers. I mean, it's nice, and it's cool, and I get regular people, obviously, and it's wonderful, and I love it, and that's why I do the streaming. But at the same time, you know, I'm nowhere near getting that partner status. I really would need help coming up with some sort of Patreon incentives, because, you know, like, I feel bad because it's like I'm not, like, crafty, so I can't send you something. Like, I mean, maybe I could write out a nice handwritten note that I sign. It's like, you want an 8x10 glossy? I don't know. And in a way, it's just kind of fun to think about stupid, weird stuff like that, because that's what my brain does. You know, that's the problem with trying to think of this stuff as a scientist. I'm just like, I legitimately have no idea. And it's just kind of funny to think about. What the fudge? Oh, okay, God, that's what that's what I had equipped. I was like, when did I get a stealth armor? Danny is a real boy. And again, it's like, I mean, sure, I'm a real streamer in the sense that I do streaming. Yes, absolutely. So let me see real quick. Twitch affiliate. Here we go. Be a Twitch affiliate. And I wonder if they can take away my status, because, like, one of the things is you have to have a minimum amount of streaming time. And I haven't had that lately. I hope that it doesn't. Mr. Logical. Loading, ready, run. Oh, see, that's kind of cool. And, like, I could print it out with, like, my little pixelated dude, essentially, type of thing. It's kind of cool. So let me see. Where is the info? Huh. The problem is it's always frustrating to figure out, like, what this does. Let's see. Bit thresholds. What is this? Minimum bit is 1. Yes. Huh. Reset top cheer, no way. F that mess. Revenue. So they only send me money if I get $100. So that however much it is, whether it's like the 8 cents or like the $10 or whatever it is, God, I want to figure out how much I've got. This is really annoying. Because I remember, like, when I was doing the onboarding and stuff, it explained it. But now I don't fucking remember. God dang it. Ooh, fancy. Full-time YouTube. Oh, a signed magic card. Nice. Oh, that professor. Oh, okay, so the video that you linked last week, right? Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Removing the ad block or doing the ad block. That's really neat. That would be great for my YouTube thing. And I think that's part of the problem too that I have, like, a weird thing with is, you know, do I separate out the Twitch thing and the YouTube thing? Because it doesn't really make sense to do that. It makes sense to combine them both together, at least in some way. You know, it's kind of weird. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm still just trying to see exactly what the exactly what I can get. Let me just look for a little bit longer. I'm going to see if I can find like the Twitch support thing because I can never remember where it is. So let me see if I can find it. Developers, partners. Can look at partners. Let's see here. Apply for partnership. I'm just curious if they say. Oh wow, the partnership has really changed. So they just say an established and steadily growing audience in chat, which is fairly reasonable for me. This I don't do. I don't have a regular broadcast schedule of at least 3 times a week. That I don't do, so I can't become a partner, unfortunately. I can't get me that fancy subscription. Can't do it. So sad. So sad. Okay. Help. There we go. Let me see here. Let's just search for bits. Guide to cheering. Okay. So you get the chat badges, blah, 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 blah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Celebrate amazing moments. Why would I want to cheer? Okay, so it's 1 cent per bit used to cheer. Hooray! So I got 500 cents from Retro and Rev. That means it's $10. Oh yeah, that's actually really awesome. I thought it was way less. Well, isn't that a happy thought? Hooray! Thank you again, you guys. That's awesome. It's super awesome. Get me a minion so I can stream more. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad to have a streaming minion helper person. How much longer do you think it'll take me? And Joker Chai gave me 40. I didn't see it, Jook. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Is it like the weird little emote bits? Does that count? Because I only see like the fancy little bit things with like the little diamond looking thing. It's weird. But then like I see the emote bits and it makes a weird sound. But either way, yay! Thank you, Joker Cha. Thank you. It's very generous of you. But no, seriously, it's cool. And like now I'm really genuinely curious about doing the whole Patreon thing. I had thought about it a while ago. I mean like a long time ago. Like years. Basically when I first heard about Patreon. And I was just like, no, because I can't make anything fun. Okay, the Kappa faces are a bit. That's what I thought. I'm trapped. I'm trapped like a trash panda. There we go. They need to work on making that more visible. Look, more bits! Woo! Thank you, Rev. You guys are awesome. This is fun. Yeah, the bit thing is kind of cool. It's nifty. And I need less than $90 before I can collect. Aw, yeah. Oh, it's fun because like with the ad revenue from YouTube, like it's the same thing where I get it's like $25 a month or something like that in ad revenue. It's basically nothing, but I get and it's the same kind of thing where I have to get $100 before they actually pay it. And the very first one I got, I actually bought this chair because I had my old like piece of crap chair, and I remember I was like, yes, I need new chair of awesomeness. I've made more today than you have in a month. What does that mean? That scares me. Old Man Blue is cheering! Thank you! Woo! Everybody cheering for Daddy. You like me! You really like me! What? Oh, who was that? Who said that? It was one of the Oscar speeches. I want to say it was like in the mid-90s at some point. Jukerchai, you're just putting in weird emoji faces, okay? It's not regular bits, okay? So it's weird, and it's confusing for the children. Tiny Human is probably confused by the strange emoji faces. I'm just saying. If I cry, I want a refund. I'm not gonna cry. Wait, I've made more than you have in a month? Does that just mean that you don't have a job? Green, are you like 2 years old? Is that the problem? Is that what it is? Are you not pulling your weight? You need to be pulling your weight, sir. Or ma'am, I don't even know. Doesn't matter. You still need to pull your weight. Pulling your weight is gender neutral. I'll have you know. Ah, you've been out of a job for a while. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sadly, I'm staring down that particular barrel. Not fun. Not fun at all. I'm not looking forward to having to deal with that. Tiny Human is very confused. Okay, it was Sally Field. Okay, I knew it was like an Oscar speech, and it was sometime in the mid-90s, right? It was like 95 or 96, I think. Maybe a little later. I honestly don't remember exactly when it was. But I know that most people misappropriate or misquote it as saying that she said, "You love me, you really love me," when she actually said, "You like me." 1984, sweet zombie Jesus. I was a little far off. How did I die? What the fudge? That made no sense. Why is Tiny Human so confused? Make Tiny Human less confused. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper. Get the Tiny Human to her birthday. Go to the arcade. I'll have you know that I'm reasonably proud of my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. The Mask used it. Well, actually, in The Mask, he quoted it wrong. He said, "You love me," when he got the little thing. And if memory serves, it was actually like a fake Oscar, too. It was like a frosted glass Oscar wannabe thing. You really tolerate me? Oh, Sean Penn. Sean Penn is hilarious. Yeah, I somewhat regret to say that I still basically have the entirety of The Mask memorized. Like, if I like sat down and watched through it, I could pretty much quote through the entire movie. Yeah. And I am sad to say that that is true for several movies from like the mid and early 90s. Terminator 2 actually being one of them. Although that was late 80s, I believe. I think it was early 90s at the latest. I believe it was like mid or late 80s for Terminator. Hammerhead strong arm. Why a sledgehammer? That just seems so unclean. Not to mention the fact that you telegraph your attacks like a weirdo. You know, like at least with a baseball bat you can swing it one-handed or two-handed. It's what we call a versatile weapon in the D&D world. For those of you who are slightly less nerdy than I am. Because of Peter Gabriel. Oh, Peter Gabriel. You know, I don't mind Peter Gabriel. I'm actually happy that he left Genesis because it meant that Phil Collins could take the lead. And then Phil Collins made all of his solo stuff, which included Tarzan. And Tarzan is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. That is one of my favorite movie soundtracks of all time. And it's hilarious because if you watch some of the music videos for the Tarzan songs, Phil Collins is singing and he's actually air drumming along with them. I swear to God. And it's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. Well, I laugh. And that's all that really matters. Oh, yeah, I love that one. I saw that the other week, Old Man Blue. Stop destroying the earth. It's where I get my tacos. I love it. And it's true. I just had tacos last night. You know, if the earth is gone, how am I going to get more tacos? Like, this is a very real and serious problem. I need to call some other science people, and we got to figure it out. Aw, you can't play D&D, Grain. That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm actually, like, right now I'm sort of kind of in an email-based D&D game with, actually my old DM slash fellow player. The thing is that it's just, like, sort of random in terms of when we're able to do it. So it very sucks. Very sucks. And I actually used to play over Skype, Rev. Well, we didn't play over Skype. We played Star Wars. We did Age of Rebellion / Edge of the Empire / Force and Destiny, the Fantasy Flight stuff. We did that over Google Hangouts, actually, and it worked really well because there's a Hangouts plugin for the dice rolling, and it was really helpful. Because for those of you who haven't played it, Edge of the Empire and all those kinds of things, those RPGs, the tabletop RPGs from Fantasy Flight, they have a really weird dice system, and you need specific dice to play it. Before they manufactured the dice themselves, they actually had stickers come with all of like the beginning game things, so that you could modify your regular dice. And you would have to like just put stickers on all the faces of the dice to make it work. But yeah. Mars tacos. Yes. Mars tacos. Awesomeness. Ooh, a wild mage. Nice. We need our Mexicans and other Hispanics so that we can have tacos.
Body. Wait, what am I saying? I am the host body.
Guy with the crazy hair. Wait. Tsukalos. What? Oh, okay. Host of... See, I was thinking of freaking Total Recall for some reason. Because you said host of aliens. I was like, wait. Like, I remember the fat dude with the weird alien growing out of his stomach. But, okay. You mean the... Like, the... Aliens. That dude. Right. I got you now. We're on the same page, Old Man Blue. We on the same page now. I'm picking up what you're putting down, etc., etc. Rolls.com. I never heard of it. I know that, like, WotC has their own dice roller. But, I mean, it's really kind of boring. According to my internet, Rolls.com doesn't exist. Rev, just FYI. just thought you'd like to know. It gives me a DNS error, and it says that the domain is available. So it seems to me that you've been not using it for quite a while, good sir. Seems to me that there are holes in your story. Tons of holes. I kind of want to do this because the warpath is hilarious. Let's see here. Upgraded arc turret. Laser drill, yes. Big fucking gun damage, yes please. And then upgraded Fleet Slayer. Oh my god, it's Games Mike! Holla at ya! Great to see you again. It's been a little while. Welcome again. Tend to be a bit more cerebral than your normal Joker. So, are we actually talking about like alternative universe Jokers, or just more a commentary on human society in general there, Old Man Blue? I mean, come on. Like, this is important. Oh, okay, so for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to show you guys Warpath. Like, it's an alternative thing for my friend Groot. The summon power for Rocket to get Groot. Nice. Brrrg! Like, seriously, come on. This is pretty cool, right? I mean, come on. That's pretty awesome. You guys got to admit. I much prefer the Groot that sort of hangs around, though. It's just way easier. It's much easier having that nice giant tank wandering around. Fairly literally. Your one-stop virtual bag of dice. Nice. D100. Roll it. I mean, it seems really simple. It's nice that they've got the chat and everything. That's kind of cool. Just more brainy. I'm like the most brainiest, you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know. I'm going to get the health regen. Tends to be a little bit better. Oh, wait. Does that mean that I can't summon him? That's right. Ooh, Alpha Sapphire. Nice. Well, happy birthday, tiny human. Welcome to adulthood. Go get a job. Not Pokemon Sapphire. Yeah, it's not the OG. It is not the OG. I actually have both Ruby and Sapphire for like my my Game Boy Advance, my GBA. Because I am that big of a nerd. They're grinding Pokemon? What does that mean? You still have yellow. I still have red. I still have my original red. And you know what? The internal battery is still good. And so it still has my 151 Pokedex. What? Alright, well, we finished leveling Rocket. Go us. Very exciting. I don't feel any different, but that's okay. What else? Where's my other thing? There it is. Hooray! Oh no!
I can tell by your ferocity.
GBAs are just like Nokias. They are. They really are. Small hands can get to the tight places and extract the coal. That is why a tiny human has to get a job, you know. You don't see the appeal of Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is definitely not for everybody. You really have to have that collector mentality in order to play it and enjoy it. At least that's what I found, because the story in general for most of the Pokemon games really is not very interesting. Like, at least in my opinion. I know some people really like it, but I'm just kind of like... Like, I really don't care much for it. I don't particularly dislike it, but at the same time, I just don't really see much of the point to it. It's just odd to me, personally. Team Iron Man spotlight. Who cares? Scroll communicate. That's kind of nice, at least. And another cow. God dang it! I don't need any more cows! So see, this is one of the issues that I've got with the game now, is we're getting all of, like, everything is moving so intensely to pets. And I'm like, seriously, like, calm down with all the pets, guys. This is ridiculous. I have so many pets. Like, I truly don't know what to do with all of them. I mean, see, like, look, I've got almost an entire stash just full of pets. Collector, but not an anime fan. Let's see. There is a story? What? For organized dogfighting. Explain the game. I mean, that's pretty cool, Old Man Blue. That so you are like a legitimate, real collector of tangible, physical things, as opposed to, you know, like in the Pokemon world, where everybody is obsessed with, you know, ones and zeros, effectively. And oh my God, don't even get me started on like the whole competition circuit and like the EV training and all that kind of crap, because that's actually partially why I stopped playing. Because it just stopped being fun. It's like, I do enough math at work. I don't need to do math when I play a video game too. You know, seriously. And I don't need to like arbitrarily wander around with like, you know, 100,000 eggs trying to get the exact thing that I need. It's insane. Megatron, awesome. That'll be super cool. Collect Danny's? That is really creepy, Joker-cha. I'm going to need you to step back and stay away from me, okay? I'm going to need you to do that right now. I'm going to need you, okay? That's cool. Rare shot glasses. That's interesting, Old Man Blue. Like, what? Like, I mean, a rare shot glass, like what? Like a limited edition type of thing, or what? How many do you have? Combiner Wars Leader Class. Dude, that's awesome. Took 7 hours. Good lord. Seriously, though, you caught a Magikarp with a Master Ball. I mean, sure, it was a shiny Magikarp, but it's still a Magikarp. And then you made him level 100. Why did you take a Magikarp to level 100? Do you do that thing where you just like reduce his health down to like 10 and then you get rid of all of his PP so he can like destroy everything? Because I know that people, like, I know you could do that because like Struggle, the power that you get, increases damage as HP decreases. So like potentially you can like destroy everything with a Magikarp. You just got to get like what is it? Like Speed X a whole bunch so that you can make sure you beat everybody. And yeah, and then just like waste all your PP essentially. Okay, so yeah, like limited edition or certain branded ones and stuff like that. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. I would imagine the Zippos are probably somewhat similar. Because I know like a lot of branded Zippos exist. Super moves. What is Rev? Is Rev showing us the awesomeness of Megatron? Oh, dude, that is cool. That is so cool. Wow, that's really awesome. That is a cool looking Megatron. You know, it's kind of fun. I've always thought this about Transformers, that it's kind of weird because it's like, you know, if I was a transformer, then I like to think I would turn into like a jet or a tank or like a speedboat or something really cool like that. But knowing my luck, I would probably transform into like a gremlin or something like that. And it would be like super lame. You know, and I've always wondered that. You know, same thing like with the X-Men and mutations. You know, like Meg's mutation in Family Guy when it's like she can grow her fingernails. And it's like, you know, where are all the Transformers with the really lame transformations? You know, like doesn't Soundwave turn into a boombox? Like, come on, that's kind of lame.
What's a destroyer to do? Oh, wait, I know.
I'm just saying. Oh, a Doughboy lighter, nice. So yeah, see that, I mean, military stuff is always super collectible. That much I do know. Transformers are a race war. Well, if you'd let me in, I could go and help them. How can I defend the SHIELD Expeditionary Force? Ugh. Stupid map. Transform into a tuk-tuk. Probably. Probably. But that's what I mean. Like, seriously, where are all of the lame Transformers with the really boring, like, Transformer things? Because you know that they exist on Cybertron somewhere, and those are probably, like, the guys who work the 7-Eleven or the equivalent thereof. I'm just saying. Or no, I'll turn into like a rickshaw, but I don't have anybody to pull it around, so I just sort of like sit there as a rickshaw. Oh, Marathon, I'm pretty sure that doughboy was like a slang term for somebody in the military, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I read about it. Cause I remember reading about it, but I think it's a slang term for somebody. Yeah, it's somebody in the Army or the Marines. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, hey, Quill. How's it going? You're looking extra, heated.
Ooh, a trench lighter. That's awesome. Trench lighters are really cool. So I like, for those of you who don't know, if memory serves, so I could be wrong on this, but if memory serves, a trench lighter was unique because it didn't actually have an open flame to it. It was just sort of like, kind of like after you light a cigarette and it just has like the burning ash essentially. So the idea was that you wouldn't be spotted by a sniper because you don't have an open flame. You just have like a little, not a solder, like a soldering ash type of thing. God, I can't remember the term for it. But it's not fire, essentially. I see a transformer that turns into a trebuchet. That would be so cool. But see, that's what I mean. It's like, where are all these other transformers that turn into like these random things? Or what about a transformer that turns into like Leonardo's helicopter? Not like a modern helicopter, but like an old helicopter that can't actually fly. You know, I mean, come on, that would be hilarious. Oh, and they're windproof as well. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I read about trench lighters, and I don't know a whole lot about stuff like that, so. That's why he did Soundwave turn into a boombox or something, or like, I mean, he's basically a giant cassette player. Memory serves. I'm just saying. I always just find it hilarious to think about. And then like same thing with the X-Men, like thinking about what like lame abilities could have been mutated in. You know, like you're able to control your blood glucose levels, but you still have to eat. You know, stuff like that. It's like, whoa! You know, you have really good control of your body's metabolism. Like, maybe you can go a little bit longer without having to eat, so you have, like, better survivability in, you know, like, a regular operative area. But other than that, you really can't do anything. Shrink to the size of a cassette player. That is just so lame, though. Well, I mean, I guess, like, shrinking to that is okay because you can at least spy. But at the same time, like, after he's a cassette player, can he, like, physically move? Does he have legs? Because if you can't move, then it's like, why? You call me Captain Blood Sugar? I am Colonel Diabetes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't think I've ever seen a trench lighter. I know I haven't seen one in person. I have seen pictures of them, but they are pretty cool. And that's actually less expensive than I thought it would be. 23, like 25 bucks. I figured it would be a little more expensive. I mean, maybe not super expensive, but a little bit more. Where is my drill? Yeah, like what are other lame X-Men like powers that we could have? Let's see here. Or maybe not lame, but just far less useful than, for example, a healing factor and razor sharp claws, just off the top of my head. Captain Diabetes, aka Peg Leg. Oh, we can change it. Well, okay. Let me think. What else could you do? You could, I mean, one thing that would be inherently useful to an extent would be like you inherently know where you are on the Earth. You know, like, kind of like the, you know, like pigeons. You know, theoretically, pigeons somehow use the Earth's magnetic field to determine where they're located, and you know, you have a person who could do that same thing. So, like, if you ever get captured and you're able to get in touch with somebody, then you could give like your exact latitude and longitude. But like in combat, that kind of thing would be pretty worthless and not helpful in the slightest. Cause flowers to wilt and decay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty worthless. You can destroy rocks and minerals with your hand. Well, that just sounds like you have a whole bunch of physical strength, Grain. I mean, or I would prefer to think of it as something like you're able to, you know, dissociate and completely disassemble and reassemble matter. You know, that's a pretty big deal. But, yeah, Mr. Mineral sounds kind of boring and lame. Let me go ahead and do this. Since I swapped that out, and I don't have that anymore. Oy. There, am I out of combat now? No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. Even if my homies are fighting, I'm technically not. Haha. Let's see, what else? Oh! If you see, let's say, like... like looking at like a piece of drywall, you don't need a stud finder in order to find the studs. You just know where they are. You know, like stuff like that. You know, it's completely worthless. But at the same time, you know, if you want to hang a picture, bam, that's who you call. I mean, that's what I mean. You know, there's probably a ton of mutants like that who just have like really weird and like completely specific and arbitrary powers that like maybe they help them in real life somehow. Sergeant Bendy, hero of the Lonely Wives Club. So basically, a very specified Mr. Fantastic. This is disgusting. How did we get on these topics? Who did this? It was probably my fault. Perfect arrangement in objects. Exactly, like, you can Tetris the crap out of your closet. You know, like you inherently know how to get it fixed. And you know, you could make a lot of money on Instagram with that. Because like perfectly organized and fitted closets, like there are artists who do that. Same thing like with balancing rocks, you know? Like you could make a lot of Instagram money doing that. I'm just saying. I mean, like, there are people who work as professional organizers. Just saying. Grim Reaper is a dick. And make sure you guys remind me to do my Patreon page, or to look up info about doing a Patreon page. Oh, and I gotta finish my giveaway. I think it just finished. So I was doing a Black Bolt giveaway for a hero pack to celebrate my cosmic leveling thing. It's very exciting. Hey, look, it's Bob Testa. Holla at you, Bob Testa. Mr. Feng Shui.
I am Groot.
Mr. Feng Shui, your room will never be the same. So how do you make money on Instagram? Well, there's a couple of different ways. If you're like a socialite, like one of the Kardashians, or like one of the Hilton douchebags, then you can make money just by like saying that you're using a specific product or something like that, and you get like 10 or 15 grand for it. The other way is, I mean, essentially you just get followers, and like you advertise like your website that in the end has some sort of an advertising deal, or like you know, like money per click or something along those lines. Like maybe use special organizers like the IKEA shelves for board games and stuff like that everybody uses. But more often than not, it's going to be because you get some cool thing. You get like some kind of a deal, or you're just like you're an artist and you go and you try to sell prints of specific images and just getting your name out there, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of potential ways to do it. But yeah, I mean, if you're not like a millionaire socialite, Marvel heroes that would make terrible lovers. That is hilarious. I can hear, smell, and taste every microscopic and disgusting thing your body does. Oh, that's true. I agree with Wolverine, that's for sure. I totally feel Mr. Fantastic. Totally feel Mr. Fantastic. Oh, God. That is terrible. Oh, God, Cyclops. I can totally see that. I can totally see that. That is very true, Old Man Blue. That is very, very true. What is wrong with Drax? He looks like he's like having a stroke or a seizure or something.
What's under that
Guys, I broke Drax!
copy, I believe, than any other?
Like, seriously, he broke. I made Drax seize. Let's see if I could just make him respawn. And that might reset him. Nope, he's still stuck. Dang it, Drax. But yeah, it is very true, Old Man Blue. A lot of adult film stars do that as well. Oh boy, a shield supply box. Just what I really don't care about. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to find stuff. Ah, shoot, I pressed the wrong button. And also, in about 10 minutes or so, I gotta get going, you guys. Because Danny gotta go. Look, he's seizing again. Poor Drax. We got to get him some anti-epileptics. Let me see. I need the serpent statues, but I think, don't I have to do something else first? All right, take care, Mirthawin. Thanks so much for dropping by. Bobblehead nude vaudeville tattoo. There's a lot of stuff going on there, Blue. There is way too much. So Bob Testa, oh man, the biggest thing with doing the cosmic that I can recommend is to just use as many boosts as you can and do the story when you're able. Once you get to the point in the story where you're able to go to Lower Asgard, just spend the rest of the time in Lower Asgard. That's honestly, that's pretty much all I can tell you, because Cosmic was brutal. It was genuinely brutal. I had a really tough time with it. But yeah, that's really all I can tell you, unfortunately. I don't have any particular like end-all be-all tips for it, because I mean, it took me what, like 2 months-ish playing on and off to finish Beast. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Legendary quests, well, I mean, the story ones are good. They're better than legendary quests if you're at the right level, but otherwise legendary quests are the way to do it. Yes. Definitely. Just want to see the artist's face when you ask for it. I've actually had some really cool ideas to get tattoos. I don't have any right now. Even my mom has a tattoo, okay? That is how lame I am in my family. Even my mother has a tattoo that she got when she was... God, this was just a few years ago that she actually got it. She got it with her sister. So, yeah. And, like, all of my cousins have tattoos. My sister has tattoos. Like, everybody does. I'm like basically the only person who doesn't. I'm super lame. And I've thought of some cool ideas that I would like to try, but I just haven't been able to bring myself to do them, essentially. Just because I'm like, what the fudge? Black Lantern, that would be pretty cool. Get a tramp stamp of Marvel shit. So that's the other thing too, yeah. Bob Test is waiting for Cosmic Week really does help. Like, it feels a lot less tedious if you do it during a Cosmic Week. I 100% agree with that. Hey, see, that could be like the ultimate level for my Patreon. You know, you donate $20,000 and I'll get a tattoo of your choice. No, it would have to be more than that. It would have to be like 50,000. At least. Because somebody could be like, get the word douchebag tattooed on your forehead. I'm just saying. Well, yeah, exactly. Cosmic Week, it's not as bad, but it's just less bad. It's less terrible. So it's like, I'll take it. Where even is Drax now? Seriously, I can't even dismiss him. At least Groot showed up. Wait, you're playing Marvel Heroes and watching me stream while you're at work? Bad, Bob Testa. Bad. That's a bad Bob Testa. What is this? Black Lantern symbol. Ooh, cool. Nice. That is a really cool looking symbol. It's one of those things where it's just the right balance of like mysterious, but enough people are going to know what it is that they're going to be able to appreciate it. Instead of only needing 4 billion times more, I only need 2 billion times more. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's a really weird Patreon thing. Like, I mean, seriously. Because, okay, so I honestly don't know this, and I don't know if anybody here does, but I know that Patreon does a monthly thing, but do they have any other ones? Like, can you do just like a one-time donation type of thing? Because I'm literally only familiar with it as a monthly thing. Oh, nice. I have a Green Lantern t-shirt, and nobody really comments on my Green Lantern one. More people care about, like, my science-related ones. Honestly. It's kind of sad. You still haven't gotten a God Killer? Honestly, I don't think I have either. Although the God Killer hasn't been out since I've been playing. It was released a decent while after I finished. Or after I started. Oh, that's true. Okay, so it is. It's just it's only a monthly based thing. You set up like a payment plan. Like you could be a subscriber for 10 months at $1,000 a month. Or a Patreon, rather. And then you can have Danny get a tattoo of your choice. That's just terrible. I mean, I like to think that people wouldn't be douchebags about something like that, but at the same time, I have a feeling that they would be. You know, because it's, like, let's face it, humans are douchebags, and it's difficult to not be one if given the opportunity.
Everyone on this planet is a fucking genius.
Yeah, that's always frustrating. I know that's what happened to me with Gems of the Cursed. Because I was doing the same thing where I was like really, really trying to get one and I never did, and everybody was just saying like how much awesomeness they got and all that kind of crap. And I was just like, I hate you all. And Sugar Chop picks, that would end bad. That would end extremely badly. Yeah, no. Out of curiosity, Jukercha, are you even still here, Jukercha, or did you leave because you were sad and wanted to troll somebody else? Ah, Jukercha left. Boo. So sad. Who is this? Guard? Guard. Welcome, Guard. I don't believe I have ever seen you here. I'm just now like looking at the viewer list here. It's always great to see nice people. Nice new people. Or old people. I really don't have a preference. Old, new, young, old. Alright, so I think after I'm done with this, after I finish up the hand tower, I'm going to go ahead and get going. Because Danny got stuff to do. Danny got to go make that cheddar. Oh yeah!
Time to bust out the body bags.
That's it. You guys think I have a career in beatboxing? I should totally do it, right? Because I'm, like, amazing and stuff. That's actually pretty hilarious, Rev. That's pretty good. I like that. Science ruins everything. Or it should be like science ruining everybody's fun since like 3000 BC. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, honestly, I would not mind doing that just for the purpose of hilarity. It would have to be fairly small, though. The nice thing is it would be cheap. Tax-free, yeah. Oh man, don't get me started. That's one of the biggest issues I had when I started my new job is I miscalculated how many taxes were going to be taken out. And so it put me in a pretty nasty situation. It is not good. Stupid taxes.
Your fate is sealed.
Yeah, I mean, because like I wear t-shirts all the time, so you can just be like, bam, just like that, and see, like, show off my buffness. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know I'm not buff. Okay, get over it. I'm not a tank top person, so.
Take prisoners. You mistake me for someone with a sense of mercy.
Wow, Rocket's a douche. See, that's the problem I have, Old Man Blue, is that even though I'm like working hard, I'm not making enough money that I'll be able to retire at a reasonable age. It's kind of weird because like I'm doing good stuff and learning good stuff and all that kind of thing, but I don't know. Hawaiian shirt's nice. That's awesome. Plus, when you're retired, you wear whatever you want anyway. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, with that, I think I'm going to get going, you guys. Like I said, I got to get to work because, work. But as always, it was great talking to you all. It was a really fun time. I will check out some of the stuff with the Patreon because now my curiosity is piqued, and so I would like to see at least a little bit more about it. But thank you guys very, very much, as always, for the great discussion and for watching. You guys know I love you all. On Monday, I forgot to mention, I'm going to have to push back by about an hour because I'm going to have to stay late at work. So just so you know, I will be tweeting and putting it on Facebook. So if you guys haven't done so, do check me out on those so that you can follow and know all about that good stuff. So yeah, just let me know what you think and what you feel, and like I said, I'll push it back, hopefully not too much more than an hour. But either way, I will see you then. Thank you very much, and thank you, Old Man Blue, for the bit. Great, very nice of you. But see you, everybody. Take care, and hopefully we'll still see you on Monday.